Where are we? What color is this? Black? Sorry, these non-LA chases always catch me by surprise. Trying to get live here. Okay. Alright, sorry, I was doing something else and this police chase kind of popped up out of nowhere. What's good, everybody? Welcome in, welcome back. Oakland police chase here. No clue what the one is. Nobody on the call. I'm gonna mute it until we get a broadcast because we don't have a reporter in the air. We just have some static from the helicopter. So I'm gonna have to be your guys's play-by-play for this. Yeah, it is time. Let's go a little boogity boogity boogity. Let's go chasing Oakland, California. Oakland, not LA. Don't know what freeway this is. Don't know where we are. We're side drafting in lane number 2 of an interstate somewhere here in Northern California. Don't know what the one is. Don't even know. All I know is that I'm watching on NBC Bay Area and we have a live feed from the helicopter. What's good? All right. Little midday chase here. It's been a minute since we've had one at a decent hour where the sun is still up. I'm trying to get all my devices up here, so apologize. Get the chat going too. All right. Now I can see everything. Going to. Oh, almost. Okay. Cruiser in very close pursuit here. Almost tailgating the suspect. I don't know. We're in jurisdictions which I do not know what the pit rules are. We have seen other states where they have things like hooks and they just pit them on freeways. But I'm going to imagine that CHP because we're still in the state of California, despite it not being Los Angeles. It's a black Dodge Charger. Guess we're going to be dealing with some hills that we're not accustomed to watching on these streams. The Cayuga Pass, the Newhall Pass, the Cajon Pass. Those are the hills that we are used to watching in LA stream. We're going to wait for him to pop out the other side. Oakland Chase here. It's picking up a little bit of intensity here as he's hitting the gas in this black Dodge Charger in pursuit with CHP. NBC Bay Area doing a decent job of giving us a pretty good angle of this chase. You can tell as we have this reverse side here, swerving between lanes 1 and 4 on what I imagine is probably like the 5. I don't know the numbers of the freeways up there. Maybe someone from the Bay Area can tell us exactly where this is. You guys are saying it's actually a Dodge. I know it's a Dodge Charger. Coming through a tunnel. That looks like a dam or something. What on earth is that? It's like Gringotts. There we are. Spit them out, and we are really hitting the gas now. Use the other cars as relation, comparison, whatever term you want to use for the speed, because if you're just watching a car drive on the freeway by itself, it's hard to tell sometimes how fast they are going. But look how much faster than the steady rate of traffic alongside. You have to imagine those cars are doing between somewhere 65, 75 miles an hour, and we're zooming by. Suggests we're doing about 85 to 90. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to try to get us a better feed. No surprise that NBC is first, but their feed's stinky. ABC7 Bay Area. Let's go to ABC7 Bay Area. Maybe we'll get better. So maybe we'll get some commentary. Otherwise, we're still driving. Let's see. Nope. Man, they really got no helicopter pilots in the Bay Area, do they? I mean, helicopter aerial journalists. All right, I'll keep that up as a backup. But for now, we'll stick with NBC. What's up? All right, sorry, I haven't been checking the chat here. I'm reading the chat now. Oh shit! What just happened? They pulled over Ejectocito! A clown car! Ejectocito! He just jumped off a bridge! What just happened? We're in foot pursuit on the street. He's down on the sidewalk. We're running. God, why is he? Nope, dead end. More foot pursuit. I mean, I don't know. There are going to be officers down there. He jumped off the freaking highway. How far was that? That was probably CHP. Dude, that was not a little drop. So now we're just in a manhunt in the middle of this complex, in this apartment. Okay, there's a cop right there. Oh, are we code 4? They got him. Wow. Just like that, we are code 4, people. 4 is in the chat. So we have a spin out. We hit the side of the freeway, and then he jumps down off of that. I'd say that is not short from the freeway. It looks like grass though, which helps. So he spun out. Ejectocito. I think the other suspects probably gave up. And then he just YOLOs. He just Leroy Jenkins off the bridge, hoping whatever's below is better than the fate of being arrested by the CHP. And guess what ultimately happens anyway? He gets busted. So how did the cops get down there so fast? How did they get down there so fast? They must have jumped too, unless there were ground units nearby. It's really difficult to coordinate with a different jurisdiction, because this is probably CHP down with Oakland PD down there. Those look like CHP vehicles. So maybe they got off the freeway. There's a ton of them there too. I don't know. We're code 4 on one suspect. Are there multiple? They're driving around like there's other people to be found. Well, there's a column of black and whites right there going back to the freeway. Wow. Okay. I'm going to look for a replay real quick while we sort this out, so stand by. I don't know if the second guy jumped or not. That's why I need to find a... There's nothing on YouTube. No, nothing here. I guess I'll try Facebook. They're still running around, man. What is going on? That's so far. They're still running around like there's... Like they're looking down as if they don't have all the suspects. What the fuck? Is Facebook serious? Oh, I got it. Wait. No, it's just a link. Damn. Yeah, they're not live on Facebook. They're just on the website. Okay, they're still clearly looking for... I don't know what's going on because we don't have any audio from the studio or an aerial journalist that's tapped into the scanners here. They sure don't look like they're code 4. Two people jumped. One was struggling to jump because a cop had grabbed him. Yeah, we still got no studio on this one. And the ABC 7 Bay Area is doing the news on AI companies right now. So we're just watching this together. Man, there are cops just everywhere. Oh. We have look at the citizen's arrest pointing. He's snitching. He's got 3 cops in tow, walking them down the street, pointing down to like an alleyway. I imagine this is probably where the other suspect that jumped to. And there's a hive of black and whites at the intersection. It's a nice little soccer field. Okay, hold on. I've got a replay of it. Here comes a replay. See if I can frame this in real quick. One moment, please. Okay. Here's what this is going to be a replay. Swerving across the freeway. Swerving. And then just out of nowhere, it's like he blows a back left tire and just hits the brakes too hard, fishtails into the side of the freeway. Not terrible. Ejectocito out of the passenger side and backdoor passenger side. And it looks like the driver goes through. The driver is hold on. Run it back. The driver, I think, is the third person out of the car because that guy right there, driver's side out of here. Backdoor passenger side out of here. And then someone who probably crawls across the whole. Wait, there's like 4 of them. One, 2, 3. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Oh, he gets taken down hard. He jumps. Oh my God. Watch the dude that jumps. Just see ya. Oh, that is not a close fall. Oh my God. And he just lands on his feet and starts. One more time. So I think it's the driver who's third out of the car because he wouldn't be able to get out that quick with someone sitting in the passenger side. Then he gets out following him. Get out, go. The driver's trying to looks over the rail and he's like, hell nah. But he's hanging right now and he drops. The driver does drop. Okay, so the driver was being held onto by the cop. And then, that's how they got there so fast. Right off the off-ramp. Okay, so they come, the CHP that was on the freeway behind the chase comes flying down the off-ramp there briefly. That's how they were able to follow this guy on the ground so quickly. Because they're practically driving behind him out of the frame. One more time. Okay, driver is going to be third out of the car. You're going to see a cop trying to either hold him up or get him back over the rail, and then he just YOLOs. Look at this. He looks down. He's like, oh, fuck. Oh, they're coming for me. They're coming. And then you see the little shadow drop. That's nuts. Okay, back to what's going on the ground here. So I'm going to assume this is the driver that they're looking for. Because the dude that we saw go running through the neighborhood was first out of the car, and got caught. He had the hoodie on. They're definitely still looking for somebody. Traffic's moving on the freeway. Slowly, in one lane. Man, I can't believe that citizen is still there pointing around. Man, I can't believe that dude just let go off the freeway and just hope that it wasn't too far. I mean, he made that decision in a split second, right? Knowing how to land. We talk about it in the NBA all the time. That dude knows how to land. They both do. They both, the second guy especially, was practically dropped. It's still not caught yet, it appears. Well, there's only one outstanding, and there are cops everywhere. One dude just surrendered. One dude got caught, and the other got dropped. The Meat Man, 253. I see. 10 months, Meat Man. That guy, he's going like this, trying to see if it looks like he's saluting. Just standing there by himself saluting. He's probably trying to shield the sun, but somebody said they dropped him like Mufasa in The Lion King. Long live the chase. Oakland. We're still in Oakland. And I think we're coming to a close here, folks, as damn. Look at that. Hitting the guardrail made all the airbags go out. He's got a big time Darlington stripe right there on that Dodge Charger. All right, I think I'm about ready to kill it, I think. They did put the hazards on. That's nice of them to let everyone know around them that they're driving recklessly. All right, my friends. I think we're going to be code 4. Kind of, maybe. Maybe he gets away. Chase was about 10 minutes long. Maybe. All right, my friends. I will see you next time or on the timeline. Deuces.